I started at Carr as a high schooler, and I liked it so much that I stuck around and decided to come to Ohio State because I liked Carr so much.
When we started, there was a dream. The dream was that The Ohio State University would become a worldwide leader in transportation research and in the creation of engineers and leaders in the automotive industry.
Looking back to that time when Honda purchased the TRC, I think we should all be very grateful for the foresight of the leaders who were involved in that transaction, because it's what gave rise to Carr.
The relationship that had been created by the state of Ohio between Honda of America Manufacturing, the Transportation Research Center, and the Ohio State University College of Engineering had led to the establishment of a transportation research endowment program.
The endowment was utilized for both some scholarships and mainly for infrastructure instrumentation that enhanced the capability of the local faculty.
Early on, the Center for Automotive Research was a concept. We inspected a number of buildings on the west side of campus to see if someday this virtual center might actually have a physical location. And in 1994, the Office of Research officially acquired the premises at 930 Kinnear Road and assigned them to the College of Engineering with the idea that this would be the Center for Automotive Research.
Our partnership with Carr has changed and evolved over the years. I'd say one thing that's been constant is our focus on the students. But now more recently we've evolved to taking better advantage of the academic aspects of Carr and the research aspects of Carr.
I look around the walls of the Center for Automotive Research, and I see General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, Honda, just all of the major manufacturers, I think, have relationships with the Center for Automotive Research.
This relationship is significant and unique because it makes The Ohio State University the only university in the country that has a proving ground and vehicle test facility of this magnitude in its backyard. TRC is 4,500 acres. And over the years, TRC has contributed over $50 million to Ohio State for automotive research.
So here at Carr, we do a very strong focus on industrial research. So we have lots of networking into industry, and so we really do understand the type of activities that they want to see students have, and therefore develop the type of skills they need in students to enter the workforce.
Carr has not only the faculty, but they have the staff, and they also have the student-oriented focus to ensure that those young, bright minds are putting their ideas into implementation.
For EcoCar, we got to design, build, and test, and usually for classes, it's just design. Whereas EcoCar, since I was on it 3 years, it was a very you design it, you build it, and then when that doesn't work, you have to redesign it, and then you eventually test it. And that was something that I don't think I had gotten to do on that scale before, and that's definitely helped me in my job at General Motors now.
All the buzz in the industry right now is about vehicle electrification, and there's still a lot of questions in that field that need answered. It's like a really important shift in the industry. I'm just interested in being a part of it and get to do that here.
The role of Carr and our mission and our desire to be the company that society wants to exist are completely intertwined. The relationships blossom to the point where our people and the students that we work with on various projects are synergistically growing together, and that's really a great thing for the state of Ohio and for our business in Ohio State University.
Well, for a long time, Carr has specialized in drivetrains, transmissions for electric vehicles and different kinds of electric vehicles. And as I just mentioned, the Buckeye Bullet holds the world record for an electric vehicle, and adding to the previous world records that it's had. And in other areas, we are the National Eco-Car Champions, again another student project aimed at taking a production car and turning it into a sustainable vehicle without any loss of performance or comfort. So everything that we do here is aimed at the car of the future, which will not be the traditional fossil fuel driven car. And the Centre has played a major role in helping the Columbus community win the Department of Transportation's Smart City Award, which is, as it says, focused on smart transportation, not just in Columbus, but as an example to the rest of the country.
As we look to the future of smart cities and mobility research, we see the role of TRC and Ohio State University growing significantly.
How we'll be playing in smart cities as that develops over the next several years will guide a lot of what we choose to do in the Center for Automotive Research.
The best part of my work week, it really is having my one-on-one meetings with my graduate students to talk about their research, hear their questions, give them suggestions, work together towards advancing our research. And this one-on-one time with the graduate students is a special thing that keeps me young and keeps my mind active. I have to be on my toes at all times. These are very bright students, and my job is to try to be a step ahead of them. When I'm no longer a step ahead of them, we give them a degree.